It's time to dust off your favourite chair and sit in front of the big screen TV. Get a drink in your hand because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Your number one host, the Thunder from Down Under, a man on a quest to make money for beer. Sparring DK presents Relegation Regen Rebuild, Atletico Madrid. Hello and welcome back to Relegation Regen Rebuild here with Atletico Madrid. We sit in 4th position, but we've got a game in hand on the 3 teams above us. So a win in the next game could put us back into 2nd position. The thing with that, though, is that we are playing Real Madrid. They sit just below us in 5th. They're not going to catch us on points by the looks of things. But if we do get a loss here against Real Madrid, it gives them a sniff to knock us out of that top 4. We're really playing for European football now. There's no question about it. We've got 3 easier games to finish off the season in Malaga, Eibar, and Levante, I think. We'll get through 3 in this one, so the next episode will be the season finale. But let's jump into this one with a player upgrade. Okay, just a couple of things I do need to clear up, firstly, with our player numbers. Bashandy was given the number 19, but that is Halal's number. He is away on loan, so I've swapped him to number 15. Raphael, he is your player, Bashandy, so let me know if you're happy with 15 or if you want to choose a different number. And I have seen in the comments, Aguado needs to go back to number 99. I tend to agree with you. He just has had no form this season since getting the captain's armband and going to the number 9. He's pretty much been worked out of the first team. Arnos in some scintillating form. So I've given him his number 99 back. If he's called upon, hopefully that is his favourable number and he can find a goal. Let's get into this one, though. This one is also from Rafael Almeida. Thank you very much for your comment. It is for Segura, our Peruvian left midfielder. He's gone with the number 82, normal fit kit, red gloves, low socks, and some Adidas Nemesis boots. I went with the white ones just to sort of get the colour coding in there. Hopefully you're happy with that. And we might possibly have another player upgrade at the end of this one. At this stage, I think everyone is upgraded. We'll have Reach in the next episode, but you've already commented on that one because I record usually 1 or 2 episodes ahead. So we'll see if there is a player upgrade available at the end of this episode. So let's jump into it. 4 games to go in the season. Okay, so it's our first trip here to the Santiago Bernabeu. We're taking on Real Madrid. It is a Madrid derby and a big game here for the lads. Even though they're not at full stamina, I need to put the first team here out on the pitch. Obviously, we have lost Jose Manuel for the rest of the season. He's gone for 4 months, so Lloris checks into that central defensive midfield role. We did bring him in this season, and hopefully this is the time that he is to be called upon. I've given the captaincy to Sergio Alvarez. Let's get into this game, boys, because we need a win here desperately. The form has been dipping, and we are trying to qualify for European football next season. Let's go. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Santiago Bernabeu, match day 35, and, well, the opportunity here to shut the door on all the teams below us with a win here against Real Madrid. It should cement us a spot, at least for some sort of European football. A big game at hand. We need the lads to turn up here. We need some goals, and we're looking for Arnos to be the saviour today. Let's get into this game and look for 3 points on the road. This is going to be a tough one. All over the top for Cardenas. He plays it on quickly. Alvarez back out to the run of Cardenas. It's a good build-up play here from Real Madrid. Can Cardenas get something into the box? He can. He finds Alvarez, who gets the header. And it's Baumann with the save. Here is Arnos. Plays it off for Cardenas. Slips it forward. Russo inside for Arnos. Oh, he's hit the sidebar. Oh, Russo just takes it off James Rodriguez. Pushes his way forward here. Slips it off. Arnos, can he slide one back? He can. In for Alvarez, who has absolutely custard it. Oh, that was a key opportunity. Good thinking there from Arnos, but Alvarez could not finish. Oh, off the sidebar. Real Madrid threatening here, but Cardenas is there to clear it away. Well, they've woken up here. There's Llorente. Plays it forward. Ronaldo back to Llorente. Oh, great save from Lovato. Brilliant save from the Spanish number 1. Llorente strikes with venom, but Lovato up for the challenge, and it's a corner now for Real Madrid. They're going to play this one in short. Hazard to Kovacic inside, and Lovato is there. Safe today so far. Need to run from Arnos. Will he get it? Yes, he will. Arnos takes his man on, shoots, and a good save from Baumann. End-to-end football. A corner now for Atletico Madrid. Ronaldo plays one through. There's Bale. Amaral there with him. Does well. Pinto Trevoolo. Oh, it's defense central. But here is Ramirez Billa. drives his way forward, lays it off now for Cardenas, who was definitely not ready for the pass. Going to have to be careful. Lloris just does not have that play. Oh, Bale with a bit of trickery. It's a huge challenge from Pinto Trabullo, and Lovato with this save. Things heating up here at the Santiago Bernabeu. Corner for Real Madrid. Well, there is the whistle for half-time. It's been all Real Madrid, to be fair. We've had a few opportunities, but it's 0-0. Uh-oh, Carvajal gets past. There's the strike, and it's Torgan Hazard putting it in for Real Madrid. Well, suspect defending there once again from Atletico late this season. And it's Hazard's younger brother who puts in the goal here for Real Madrid just after half-time. Sancho just played it straight back into the really dangerous area. A good initial save, but no follow-up. Hazard just taps it home. It's 1-0 Real Madrid. Oh, what a ball from Isco. Great work from Guimaraes Billah, but it... Oh, my days! That is a wonder goal. 2-0 Real Madrid. It's Kovacic who puts it in. That is a fucking fantastic strike. You can't deny him that effort. And Atletico not looking up for the challenge here today. Tried to clear it out. Guimaraes did well to hold the space, but it just came straight back in. And this is a wonderful strike from the edge of the box. Brilliant finish. Oh, does it get any better? 2-0 Real Madrid. Alvarez has to retreat. Guimaraes to Lloris. Lloris tries to play it forward. Gets the ricochet back to Pinto Trabullo. Alvarez, Lloris, Russo. Alvarez lays it off for Sancho. Oh, ricochets. Sancho slips inside for Ramos. Come on! 2-1. That's the saviour again. 17th goal of the season. He makes it 2-1 after 65 minutes. Well, persistence pays off there through Sancho Gallardo. The Argentinian just pushing and pushing and pushing. Gets the ball inside, and Arnos sniffs out the back of the net. Lovely ball inside. Quick touch. Uses Varane as a decoy on the goalkeeper. It's 2-1. Right, 3 changes. Aguado checking in with his old favourable 99. Arnos to send it forward. Villalba checks in on the left for Cardenas, and Sarr in the middle for Russo. Let's go for it, boys. Oh, Bale is through. Oh my days! Oh my days! That is a big goal from Gareth Bale. Puts the nail in the coffin of Atletico, and the season is ripped open. Real Madrid 3, Atletico 1. Oh, that is a special goal. Rios done inside out, and he's completely unmarked and just decides to pull the trigger. Had all the time in the world to get inside. And he says, fuck it, I can score from here. Past Lovato with some menacing hook. It's 3-1. And there is the whistle. So it is a defeat for Atletico, and the season is open. Well, 12 shots to 8. They held the possession, and we just had no answer for Gareth Bale, and he got himself an 8.8. Having a look at our side, though, Sancho 8.3 with the assist, Arnos 8.3 with the goal, but there wasn't really much more help for them. Alvarez was okay. Cardenas did his job with 3 tackles. Russo in the midfield. Lovato had to make 8 saves, but obviously 3 just class goals to beat him as well. The defence was quite poor today. Pinto Trabullo probably the pick of the crop there. Lloris, he's just no Jose Manuel, unfortunately. Just did not get stuck in. Even though he's got 3 tackles, he missed 5. And it might be tough, but get voting up in that eye for your player of the match. Right, time for this month's personal training. It's Mr. Maxwell who wants Lovato train on rushing the attacker. Mark Diesel wants Alvarez train on long passing. K Crown would like us to train Sancho Gallardo on attacking scenario. Next we have Edstar 2015 with Vanderbroek on passing. And the final one is from Joshua Garcia, who wants Aguado train on his finishing. So there is our training scenarios for this month. Let's see if any of these lads want to increase in some rating for us. No, but Alvarez's passing and vision has increased. He's almost to 78. Alright, next game of the episode, we take on Ibar. I've made some changes just to freshen this team up. Villalba and Granera in on the wings. Vanderbroek and Sarr will partner up in the midfield. Gallardo and El Deeb in on the rear flanks, and Rivero replaces Amarel. Come on, boys. We need a victory. One will hopefully cement us some European football next season. 3 games to go. All right, back at home at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium for match day 36. It's Atletico Madrid and Eibar, and we need a victory. We need one of those big performances here. Luciano Arnos, well, he has been chipping in goals left, right, and centre the last few games, but he's had no help whatsoever. We need someone to stand tall today. Well, Lobano's been called into action earlier. Good strike from Eibar and a good save. We've got the corner, and Sarr just tries to get this one away, but here it comes again. Touch on from Arnos, and that's unleashed Granero. Drives his way forward here, Granero. Cuts back nicely to the back post. Villalba gets in. 1-0. And Villalba's first goal of the season comes at a very timely time for Atletico Madrid. And the lads getting the opportunity here, called up by Mancini. They combine. It's a lovely finish from Villalba. And that makes it 1-0 Atletico Madrid. Manages to get the ball back himself here, Sarr. Plays it forward. Arnos! Oh, works the keeper and will get a corner. Vandenbroek. Out wide here for Granero. He's already delivered one. Brings it inside. Arnos! Picked off. Oh, Granero gets the steal. Shining light so far here today. Drives his way forward, lays it off, and Alvarez gets in! 2-0! Sergio with his 9th of the season. And that is counter-attack football at its finest. Sergio Alvarez with the captain's armband. Cool as a fucking cucumber. Granero with another assist. Oh, he's nutmegged the keeper, gone off his nutsack, giving him a kiss on the way through. Oh, yes, lovely from Sergio. Yes, he's absolutely teabagged him. Boom, boom, boom. Fucking take that. 2-0. There is the whistle. Half-time. 2-0 in favour of Atletico Madrid. Sergio, Vandenbroek, Arnos. Back here for Vandenbroek. Who has the opening. Slips it through. Arnos! Oh, great save. What football Atletico are playing today. No, there's a fucking good goal. Eibar hit us on the counter. They're back in the game at 2-1. Well, we went forward, but we had a man down injured. I didn't want to go forward too quickly because I thought there might be an offside call. And all of a sudden we get unstuck in the middle of the park. They hit us on the counter here. And, well, there's no pace to go with the man. Gallardo just lets him straight through. Lovato exposed, and it's 2-1. All right, 3 changes. Villalba checks out for Gasparoni. Alvarez checks out for Aguado, and he goes up front. And Vandenbroek checks out for Lloris. Switch them around as well. Aguado. Lovely ball from Aguado. Finds Sarr. Good save, and we'll get a corner. Oh, lovely ball from Granero. Unleashes Gasparoni. Drives his way forward here, Gasparoni. Looks for the run of Granero. Can't get through. It's a lovely touch. It's Aguado. It's fallen out the back. Sarr works the keeper. We'll get the corner. There is the whistle. It is 3 points for Atletico. And that might have secured us European football. Well, 17 shots we came to play today. Everyone was on point. And it's Granero with 2 assists and a 9.3. Arnos gets a 7.3, 4 shots. Gasparoni was okay. Aguado was all right. Alvarez got the goal at an 8.7, an 8.2 for a goal with Villalba. Vandenbroek showed some good heart in the midfield there with 2 intercepts. Lovato didn't have too much to do. To me, Aldeeb always does his job. Rivero, solid as well. And 8.4 there from Sarr. He played a better role than Lloris in the central defensive midfield role. 4 tackles, 2 intercepts. Lloris did check in and get 3 intercepts himself. Get voting up in the iron for your player of the match. Well, unfortunately, Sarr has sprained his ankle in that game, and that is season over for him. 3 weeks on the sidelines. Lloris, it's all up to you, mate. All right, final game of the episode. Second last game of the season. We're taking on Levante at the Estadio Ciutat de Valencia. Oh, fuck knows. I can't pronounce that. It's a wet day, and we're looking for some goals. We can cement a European football spot here with a victory today. So here we go on the road for match day 37, Levante and Atletico Madrid. And the opportunity here to secure some European football for next season. We need a victory. And Arnos is leading the Golden Boot. Let's see if we can find him some more goals today. Ball forward from Cardenas, and that's unleashed Sergio Alvarez. Drives his way down the line, still goes Sergio. He's got the pace, has he got the delivery? He finds no one, but Sancho gets in there, gets involved, does well. Sancho brings it inside. Arnos was definitely not awake for that. Maurice Russo drives forward for Sancho Gallardo. He whips it inside. Sancho, oh my days, it just all fell apart. Here's Ramirez. Ramirez build up. Oh, there's a free. What? Well, there is half time. They have defended well, and it is 0-0. Sergio gets the steal. Good intercept. Here's Cardenas. Drive his way forward here. Gallardo! Oh my days, he's hit that on the volley. Arnos, quick touch on. Finds Sergio Alvarez. Great save from Raul. All right, let's make some changes. Russo will check out for Aguado. Alvarez into centre mid. Arnos into centre forward. Cardenas off for Villaba. And it is Gallardo checking out for Bashandi. And let's see if these lads can find us a goal. Fires it back off for Arnos. Come on, Arnos. Yes. Keep going, Arnos. Keep going, Arnos. Keep going, Arnos. Oh, fuck! They bring on Koke. He has an instant impact, and it's 1-0 to Levante. Fuck me. Oh, man. Rios moves Pinto Trabulo out of position. Lloris doesn't lay the fucking tackle we need him to. And a simple finish. Wrong foot to Lovato. He doesn't move. It's 1-0. Shandy. Arnos flicks forward. There's Villaba. Can we get the equaliser? Villaba! Oh, what? Are you having a laugh, son? Oh, rubbish. Big corner. Rios. Fuck's sake. There's the whistle. It's a fucking loss. Come on, boys. Do you want to play European football or not? 13 shots to 3. We got hosed at the end there. Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, let's have a look here. Lloris, 3 tackles and a 7.6. Bashandi didn't do too much. Arnos only a 6.5 today. Villaba misses that shot at the end. Aguado didn't have much time to do anything. Russo, 7.5. Fuck me. What a poor day at the office there. Ramirez with 3 intercepts. Rios with 1 and 3. Sergio Alvarez, 3 tackles. Lloris, oh, fuck knows. I don't know. Get voting up in the eye for your player of the match, but might be tough. Right, scouting report back from Brazil. 3 lads we're keeping an eye on here. And Pedro Jesus, 73 to 94. Breno Fernandez, 72 to 94. And Diogo Neves, 78 to 94. Scouting reports back from Switzerland. We've got Werner Stuckey, 71 to 94. And Gabriel Montandon, 68 to 94, goalkeeper. And one player we're going to monitor here from Nigeria in Benedict Bakare, 70 to 94. So, no player upgrade for us today, and it looks like it is a 2-horse race here between Atletico Madrid and Celta. If they get a victory, they might be able to slip above us. We can't go any higher, so it looks like it will be a 4th place finish. I'm not even sure if that means Champions League or whether we are in the Euros next season. Real Madrid won't catch us as well. So it's just come down to this last game. We will be taking on Malaga, who sit in 15th position, and that will be in the next episode, which will be the season finale. We will see you then. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.